Hi everybody, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft and I'm back with another video. Now today it's just going to be sort of really simple ideas using sort of quite minimal supplies but creating some beautiful Christmas cards. So I want to show you what I've been doing. Now this here I think is gorgeous and it's made just using different paper from the same pad but obviously different sheets, and what I've done is I've cut into it and I've put that beautiful die on that we used last week. I absolutely love that die, and I've die cut it as well from a nesting die. Inside I've put some more of the little bits of paper and I think that is gorgeous. So simple to do. So I have been cutting out these. Now it's from a paper pad that I've never used surprisingly, and it's from Tonic and it's just all this sort of beautiful, that is gorgeous, fancy card, and I've already cut it out. And I've used these dies here. You get another one as well. These paper strip dies. Now, if you don't have this, you don't need it. You could just use a trimmer or a craft knife and a ruler. But I have it, so I'm going to use it. And I think I have these on my website if you do want one. But like I say, you can just cut them yourself. So I've cut them all out, and this is just copy of paper, really thin. You could use any sort of thin scrap paper, anything will do. And I have got some double-sided adhesive somewhere. Yeah, so any double-sided adhesive. And I am gonna just stick it down. Now, when I've stuck this paper on, I'm going to use this pierced nesting die, so I know that really I need to be sort of covering most of this paper. So this is from the nesting rectangles, I think. This is the rectangles. Obviously I've got that one there. I've got squares, I've got circles and ovals. I have the whole sets on my site, but we're going to use this. So I'm going to just start now. I'm sure you know exactly how to do it really. It's just a case of attaching all of the bits of paper. Now, as I said, I've cut the different sizes from the die, and I am just going to start layering them on. Now, as I said, remember, as long as I'm covering that area there. So here we go. I'll probably speed this up while I stick these down. There we go, isn't that beautiful? So we've done that. Now I have got the die somewhere that we're going to use. As I said, it's the same one that we used last week. Because I've already cut it out like this, but the largest die, I want to cut this out about roughly there. This bit that's left, you could easily just punch a little hole in and you've got a little Christmas tag. The same as the one that I've got left from before, which was from the card that I showed you. So we've got that. Now, so what I've done is I've cut the next size up die, and that is going to sit on there like so. I've cut my card, so that will go on there. Then I'm going to have that on there. So what I'm going to do is with this bit here, that will get stuck back in to here, and then I will layer that up and stick that back up like that. So I'm going to quickly get this stuck together. Now isn't that so pretty, but just so simple to do? And then I've got a piece for the inside. And again, all I'm going to do is I've got some of these left. I'm just going to put I'm going to glue a couple of pieces down the side. There we go. And there's the one that I made originally. Beautiful and so easy. So we're going to do another one. Okay, so this one I've done the same. I've stuck some double-sided adhesive on a piece of copy paper. I've cut some more strips. This is just some Christmas paper that I have. And then these dies here, I've took one, I think it's the 6th up from the smallest, and I will be cutting that out of there, so I know that I really need to cover most of this. But this time I'm going to have them straight. Alright, so I'm literally just going to peel it off, and I am going to just keep sticking all the way along, and then I'll be back. Okay, I've stuck all of them down, and I'm going to just basically cut out the die like that. So that is that. Now what I'm going to do is I've got these gorgeous little sort of leaf dies that I've used before, and I'm going to cut them out just sort of randomly around the card, just however I think. And then what I've done is I've cut some out in from white card, and they are going to go back in there. So I'm going to cut these out and I'll show you what I mean, and then I'll be back. So that's what I did. I cut them out like that. I've took these dies again, but I've took the next size up and I've cut that out of white because that is then going to get stuck onto there. Okay, and then obviously, as I said, I'm then going to stick the leaves back in. So I'm going to peel this off here. Merry Christmas, and I am going to pop that in the middle. There we go. That is so pretty. And what you could do for the inside is, I've got a bit of card, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut another leaf out and I'm going to stick that back in. So I will just mark this off with a pencil. And then I'm going to get another leaf and I'm going to cut it out and I'm going to attach one back in. Or I might even do, I don't know, maybe a little fancy design or something. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do this and I'll be back and I'll show you what I've done. Alright, so there we go. And then inside I have put the two leaves along the top, but I've put them back in. I mean, you could put something, another colour card underneath if you wanted to, but I think that is gorgeous. So pretty. So I've got one more. Alright, I've got one more, dead simple. So I've took a little piece of card which was 1 3/4 by 5.5 inches. I put some of the double-sided adhesive on and I've covered it in some little strips. So I'm going to trim the excess off here. So there's my little piece of card. Now I've got a card base here. This is 4 1/4 by 5 7/8, and I want this to sit about there. But what I want to do is, I've got this gorgeous little die. Of course you can use whatever you have or whatever you want. Now this is it here, but you need to emboss this when you cut out so you get the details of the little poinsettias. Now I want to have it like this, but I want to cut this into here. So I'm going to take the die, and not from the card base but from this, I'm going to cut it out about there. Alright, so that's what we have. Got the card. Now I've got a little bit of tape stuck on it there and it's not really coming off because I don't know, it's embedded into the card, but you get what I mean. So that will go there. I've already cut the die out separately. That will go in there. And then you get a little centerpiece as well, which I've cut out twice because it's going to get laid on there like that. So I'm going to get this glued together. we go. That is so pretty, particularly with this layered piece back in. So as I said, just really quick, a few simple little ideas. I'll bring back in the ones we've done. And as I said, I hope it's given you some inspiration. So I will be back again next week. So thanks for watching. Take care and bye for now.